As the COVID-19 pandemic continues, there have been efforts to enhance safety measures at care facilities across the province. As a result, families have been unable to hug their loved ones for months now due to fears of the virus spreading, including one mom who says it's time the province loosened restrictions.
As a mom, it's devastating. It's heartbreaking. We just want our kids to be happy and safe. And although I know he is safe, he's certainly not happy.
Kate Wells hasn't wrapped her arms around her 17-year-old son Aiden since March, over 160 days ago. The 17-year-old has autism and a significant intellectual exceptionality. He lost all sense of a routine as his congregate living facility in York Region went into lockdown, taking a toll on him.
He was really spiraling down into a depressive state where he didn't want to leave his room. He didn't want to leave his bed. He had built walls around himself where he was not letting staff get very close to him. And it's a little bit unsafe for them to kind of get too close to him at this point.
As COVID cases went down, restrictions were loosened so the family could go see Aiden, but not his sister. And they wouldn't be able to take him home to Peterborough for the weekend like they've been doing the last 5 years, something Kate says Aiden wouldn't understand.
Although we wanted to rush there and see him, we knew that just wouldn't be what was in his best interest. He would be running super fast to our car to get out of there. And so the fact that he wouldn't be able to would be very traumatic for him, certainly for us. And it would be a very big risk for him, his safety and staff safety as well.
Kate blogged about this story, and the NDP say they've heard from dozens of other families who are frustrated that the province hasn't put a plan in place for them as part of Ontario's reopening.
This has hit a boiling point, and I think it's because those families are seeing what's happening in other sectors, as you've said. They're seeing what's happening in the education sector. They're seeing small business.
CityNews shared this story with the province, asking if there are any plans to ease restrictions. The government would only say it's taking a gradual approach to resuming personal visits to ensure the safety of residents and visitors.
I understand their families are hurting. They want to see their loved ones. I fully understand that. But to bring them home and then bring them back again, that's tough on the system. It just opens us up for a lot of problems.
Kate argues that staff at these homes come and go often, and if they were to bring Aiden home for the weekend, they would be following public health guidelines. The NDP has put forward this motion, which among other things calls on the government to establish an essential caregiver plan, which would allow Kate, for instance, to bring Aiden home on weekends.
People have been socially isolated for months. That has an extreme mental health toll. It has an extreme emotional and physical toll. And the minister, the government can act to relieve that suffering now. We don't have to wait for a photo op.
The family has tried calling and FaceTiming with Aiden, who faces communication challenges.
Now sing We Will Rock You.
But Aiden has been struggling.
I worry as a mom that he feels that we've just abandoned him because he doesn't understand what is happening.
Kay adds that she knows people will ask why she doesn't just go down there, pick up Aiden and bring him back home in Peterborough. She says her son relies on a trained team of staff who support him, his behaviors and his needs, as well as a number of tailored programs and services. In Toronto, I'm Faiza Amin for City News.